following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.
It's now time for girls high school basketball right here on WTNS FM Coshocton. Tonight, Tri-Valley is up against Riverview. Here's Steve Corries with more.
And thank you very much. And we are at Riverview tonight. The Tri-Valley Lady Scotties up against the Lady Bears of Riverview. We'll be back with Coach's Corner. This is high school girls basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware at MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Ensley Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Ensley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
Guest on Coach's Corner, Kirk Kaufman, head coach of the Tri-Valley Lady Dogs and coach of, 8-5, but we've just been talking off the record. The injury bug has definitely hit you. Let's talk a little bit about that.
I really don't know. I mean, we've lost quite a few players to injury this year. My heart breaks for them because these girls work so hard. And then, for some of them, pretty much all of them, it's been season-ending injuries. So I feel bad for those girls because they put a lot of time into what they're doing. For our team, it's the old cliche, somebody else has to step up. And we've had a youth movement come through, and our youth are getting better, and we're just trying to get better each and every practice and each and every game. And our girls continue to come to practice and work super hard and improve. So
and that's an interesting thing. You've got basically, if you look at it, you have three players out that have played a lot of minutes, would have played a lot of minutes for you. That means three people on that bench have to step up, and depth and everything else plays into that.
It does. I mean, it does hurt your depth. I feel blessed that we're in a program where I feel like we've developed some players that can step in. But even at that, as a young player, there's a big difference between a freshman, a sophomore, and a senior basketball player. So it's just learning the different parts of the game, getting that game experience, that savviness of the game. And, the longer we go into the season, the more we're getting that. So our freshmen start playing like sophomores, and our sophomores start playing like juniors. So we're hoping that's and we have. We're seeing that start to happen.
When you're in practice, that's I've always noticed even back in the day, when I was involved with it an awful lot, the practice can be a little more difficult because you're going against people that you normally wouldn't go against in practice. And I sometimes think that affects you when you get out on the floor game night.
Yeah, I mean, we've done some things, tried to be creative to keep and to make our practices super, super competitive. In fact, we've had some of our best practices the last couple of weeks. And I think it's really helped us kind of get to the level that or start moving towards that level that I think we can be at by the end of the year.
All right, Riverview here tonight. They've struggled, no question about that. You're on their floor. Expectations?
Well, I mean, they played us tough at our place for the first half, and we're on their floor, so we have to be ready to play. We kind of have to do our thing. We have to rebound the basketball. We have to get out in transition. We've got to play solid defense to be able to get out in transition. So those are kind of the key points for us. And again, I'm looking for improvement from our team each time we step out on the floor. So hopefully that comes with a win, but we're just trying to get better right now.
Hey, listen, I appreciate your time and good luck here this evening.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
The Inslee Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Inslee. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Inslee Agency at 622-1111.
I guess on Coach's Corner, Anita Brindley, the head coach of the Riverview Lady Bears. But Lady Bears come in with an 0-4 record, I believe, Coach. But, you know, I've noticed all your games have been right kind of in that same area. You looks like you're competitive and then kind of let it get away at the end.
Yeah, you know, tonight's really our first kind of league game, and we're in a really tough league, and so a lot of my non-league games I try to pick up some teams that I think will be competitive with. We have struggled in one quarter. We can kind of hang, and we've done really good, and then in one quarter we have some just bad passes. We get down by 4-6 points, and then it's just really hard for us to come back. But yeah, I mean, I've been okay with the girls. It's been okay.
All right, let's talk a little bit about how things have gone from practice, and then if we go into the regular season. I know you've got some notes here. Kind of tell me what you want to talk about, and we'll go from there.
That's right. We got a quote of the year, and I remind the girls. So we've changed things up a little bit this year. You know, I have to take responsibility going into my third year with 5 wins. I think I started the year out 5-28, and that probably doesn't look very good. Some schools, may have fired me after 2, right? But I keep telling the girls we gotta stay positive. We gotta end every day with a positive. And so our quote for the year is, I think it's Will Smith is actually who quoted it. If you're not willing to work, let someone else do it. I'd rather be with someone who does a horrible job but gives me 110% than someone who does good but gives me 60%. And I just try to encourage the girls. Basketball's hard. Basketball's a hard sport. So, and a lot of these girls I've coached before, and so if they're struggling with different things like a left-handed layup, it's really because they haven't put time in the off season, right? We can only focus on so much in an hour and a half practice. Last year we did practice 2 hours. I've kind of dropped us back to an hour and a half because I want to keep practice focused, moving, drills, let's go. But then the girls have to decide afterwards if they're committed. Some of the other things that we've focused on that's been different for us is attitude, complaining, putting the blame somewhere else. You know, you make a bad pass. You made the bad pass. You have to take charge of that bad pass. It's not because somebody else didn't check to the ball, or it's not because of somebody else. And we've struggled with that a little bit over time. And so I think I'm trying to reset. I'm trying to build culture, and it's not an easy job. And at the same time, you know, we hit all these schools like Tri-Valley. I mean, you can go back and look at their biddy program. They've done a fabulous job, but it starts in 3rd grade, you know. You create a culture where kids really want to come. And, you know, I like to have fun, but I always tell the girls, you know, fun to a certain extent. We're here to work, and we got to put in the time, and hopefully they can look back on this experience and, hey, we may not win, but hopefully as an individual, they're seeing growth in their commitment to not just basketball, but to their team and to their coaches, and hopefully that carries over into life, right?
I'll tell you what, I really like what you've done and what you talked about. I think it's so important. A lot of people don't really think about that. And you know, and we talked off the air. Basketball's work. It isn't a sport that you're going to come out and play a little bit and then go home. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of things involved with it. And, you know, I'll tell you what, I really appreciate you coming on with me. I know it has been a little bit of a struggle, but I'll tell you what, it's very positive, and that's why it's like talking to you, because things are always very positive.
I try to tell the girls each day we got to end with a positive. It might not be basketball related, but there's going to be a positive if you look. So hopefully that we can carry on with that.
I appreciate your time and good luck here.
Thank you very much.
All right, we'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Coach's Corner has been brought to you by the Ensley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Call the Ensley Insurance Agency at 740-622-1111 or go to ensley.agency.com.
Hi, I'm Reggie Miller. Hi, I'm Matt Miller. From all of us at RAM 5 Point Auto Sales, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Also, good luck to our favorite Redskin, Quinton Summers.
Hi, I'm John Ainello, proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses that make Coshocton such a special place. For over 10 years, the John Ainello Agency has been helping our neighbors find the right coverage for auto, home, life, business, farm, and annuity insurance, with options that fit your life and your budget. We're not just an agency, we're part of this community. Call TWFG Ainello Insurance at 740-295-9460 for a free quote. And let's protect what matters most together.
Did you know Wits of Coshocton has lunch specials for under $5? This includes shredded chicken, grilled cheese, BLTs, or chicken salad sandwiches. Enjoy a delicious foot-long coney, bag of chips, and a 12-ounce drink for only $4. Check every Monday for the new weekly specials as well as the custard flavor of the week. On Tuesdays, all scoops are half price. Witt's Frozen Custard is now open 11 to 8 Monday through Saturday. Witt's Frozen Custard is now located inside the Coshocton Coffee Connection at 750 South 2nd Street.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware at MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the Siding Guy.
The starting lineups are brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, a locally owned family business offering a full line of ag diesel lubricants and gasoline. You can't go wrong with the right fuel. Now with the starting lineups for us, here's Stephanie Snider.
Thanks, Dad. We'll get things started with our visiting Tri-Valley Lady Scotties. They'll start senior number 3, Maddie Garber. Senior number 23, Ella Knowlton. Sophomore number 12, Reese LaMonica. Sophomore number 13, Reagan LaMonica. And sophomore number 14, Emma Smith. The home team this evening, the Riverview Lady Black Bears, will start senior number 4, Courtney Mickle. Senior number 11, Reagan Foster. Sophomore number 20, Shiloh Kinzel. Sophomore number 23, Anna Mitchell. And senior number 33, Elena Brenley.
The starting lineups have been brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, an industry leader in providing complete residential and commercial fuel needs. R.J. Wright & Sons has locations in New Comerstown, New Philadelphia, Caldwell, and now Circleville. Just about ready to get underway. Official ready for the whistle, and we'll be going. There we go. Ball's in the air and controlled by Tri-Valley. Maddie Garber has it out front. She'll run the offense. They'll look right side to Knowlton. Knowlton back to Garber. Riverview looks to be in a zone defense to start things out here. Look into the corner to Garber. Back out front. Taking their time, working the perimeter, see what they can find. Garber has it out front. Goes the right side with the basketball is Knowlton. Back out front, just working around the perimeter to Garber. Now dumps it into Smith inside. Gives it to Garber, little jumper in the lane. Knocks it down. First basket goes to Maddie Garber, and it's 2-0 Tri-Valley. Looks like a three-quarter court. They throw it deep. Brenley has it. Brenley now. Skip pass all the way across. There's a 3-ball from the wing. Back iron, no good. And Megan Foster gets the rebound and puts it back in. Reagan Foster gets the hoop, and it's 2-2. With the basketball out in the lane, penetrating LaMonica to Smith. Smith loses control of it and turns it over. Ball goes to Riverview with the basketball out front. Is going to be Courtney Mickle. Gets it all the way down into the corner with the basketball is Mitchell. Mitchell back out front to Foster. Foster top of the circle, penetrates down the lane, skip pass out to Mickle. Mickle wearing the mask tonight. And the ball stripped, and picking up the personal foul is going to be Reagan Foster. So first foul will be Tri-Valley basketball. 6:25 to play, just underway here from Riverview. Score tied at 2. Garber off the pick to the left side, penetrates down, step back jumper on the way on the rim, no good. Ball loose on the floor. A rebound comes down to Riverview and Shiloh Kinzel. Hands it off to Mickle, and she'll bring it across the timeline. Dribbles down the right side, had it almost stripped and stolen away. They get rid of it. With the basketball is going to be Mitchell. And out of bounds to Riverview. They'll maintain possession. Stepping through is Brenley. Dumps it down to Foster. Steps through. Now, wait a minute. We got to travel. Turnover will be number 2 for the Lady Bears. And the ball is turned over, and Tri-Valley will have it with 5:53 to play here in the opening quarter. 2-2 the score as Garber brings it across the timeline. Goes to the left wing, backs it back out, dumps it down to Smith. She steps through, has the shot blocked. It'll be out of bounds to Tri-Valley. Good defensive effort by Riverview's Reagan Foster. Checking in, Smith comes out, and checking in will be Kenny Susel. Garber will be the inbounder, goes out front. Gives it back to Garber. She steps into a long triple. It's back iron, no good. Foster grabs the rebound, gets to Brenley. Brenley moves it down the left side, passes it down low. Ball's stripped and stolen away by LaMonica, and then she travels. So turnover both ways. 3 for Riverview, 2 for Tri-Valley. And Mickle will be the inbounder. Gives it to Brenley. Brenley to Mickle, wide open look for 3. That's going to be short, no good. Ball's rebounded by LaMonica, and she's bringing it herself. Goes all the way down. Little scoop shot's good, and she's fouled. Reese LaMonica, coast to coast with the rebound, scores the basket. Makes it 4-2, and she'll try to make a 3-point play at the charity stripe. Monica gives it a couple bounces, and ball's long, and then the ball is rebounded. Comes down to Riverview. Grabbing that rebound was Anna Mitchell. Hands it to Brenley. Elena Brenley dribbles to the left side, picks up her dribble, now loses control, and gets it back out. Thought about the shot. Now Mickle has it. They'll reset. Courtney Mickle looks the right, ball's deflected. It comes up to Riverview. They try to throw it inside, and LaMonica comes up with a steal. Ahead to Reese LaMonica, and she makes the layup. So Reese LaMonica with 2 baskets here early makes it 6-2. And Courtney Mickle will bring it across. Tri-Valley trying to throw it deep down to Brenley. Ball's loose on the floor. Comes up to Foster, and she makes the basket. Right place, right time. Reagan Foster with a couple baskets has 4 points. Garber quickly down into the corner, back out front. Trying to penetrate downhill. Ball's deflected and comes back outside. Skip pass out of the corner. LaMonica penetrates. Looking now, trying to find, Garber cutting nicely, but missed the layup. Nice cut, but couldn't complete it, and Foster grabbed the rebound. Hands it to Brenley. Elena Brenley across the timeline. Skips it into the corner. Back out. Now they'll work it down to Foster. Foster into Brenley. Steps through. Has it blocked by Garber. And here she comes. Garber grabs it. Dumps it down low. And putting the shot up. Missing it. Ball comes down to Garber with a rebound. Out front. There's a 3 ball. That's going to be no good by Reese LaMonica. And a rebound to Courtney Mickle. Mickle dribbles across the timeline with 3:20 to play here in the opening quarter. Trying to stretch through, but turns it over. Ahead of the pack is going to be LaMonica again. She goes down low, steps through, missed the shot. Rebound inside, and drawing the foul is going to be number 20, and that would be Cami Susel, and she'll go up the line to shoot 2.
And this will be her first opportunity tonight.
6-4 the score. Tri-Valley leading. 3:10 to play in the opening quarter. Cami Susel's first throw is good. Makes it 7-4. Smith gets back. Also checking in is going to be Gabby Pratty for Tri-Valley. For Riverview getting in will be Arola Salonis. Second throw's on the rim and in for Susel. Makes it 8-4 with 3:10 to play. Almost turned it over quickly. Good pressure by Pratty. Those are all the way across to Brenly. Brenly steps through, and there's going to be a travel call. Turnover number 6 for Riverview. And with the basketball will be Maddie Garber. Garber brings it across the timeline. Goes left side to Smith. Now to Pratty out front. Right way it goes. Just Susel. Now to LaMonica. LaMonica has it. Steps in the corner. Garber thought about it. Now dumps it down to Smith. Steps through. Go over there. Little jumper from the wing. Going to be long. Smith rebounds. Missed it. Got her back. And then foul. No call. Garber gets it. Skips pass outside. LaMonica dumps it once again to Smith. Skip pass out to Garber. Thought about it. But now she'll reset for Tri-Valley. Now inside to Smith. Steps through. Puts it up and in this time. Emma Smith gets her first basket of the night. Makes it 10-4. And Pratty comes up with a steal. Over to Garber. Garber, a little hesitation move. Gets it back out. Smith's going to take a triple in and out. And rebound comes down to it's tie up with LaMonica and Salonis. So the ball will be out of bounds to Tri-Valley. 10-4 with 2:05 to play here in the opening quarter. Trying to get it into Smith. Smith forces her way in, missed the layup, and Reagan Foster rebounds the basketball. Brenly has it out front. Little turn into the lane, steps through, puts up a runner, and good. Nice move by Elena Brenly. Gets her first basket of the night, makes it 10-6. Here comes Garber. So he's going to step into a triple from deep. That's going to be wide to the right. We've got a tie-up between Pratty and Brenly. This time Riverview will get it. LaMonica back, LaMonica in. Reagan is out, Reese is in for Tri-Valley. They get it in. Salonis gets it over to Mickle. Mickle back to Salonis. Now he gets it into Foster. Back to Salonis. Trying to find somebody. Now gives it to Foster. Reagan Foster guarded by Pratty. Trying to penetrate in. Ball's deflected, but run down by Mickle. 118, Courtney Mickle now. And we've got a reaching foul, and that's going to be on Reagan LaMonica. And getting back for Riverview, Cami Susel, number 20, that's Shiloh Kinzel will be in. Also coming in will be number 12, and that's Miley Clark for Riverview. And Reagan Foster will take a break. Trying to get it in. Still not in. Now they get to Brenly. Steps through, puts up the shot, has it blocked, and ball be out of bounds to Tri-Valley with 1:11 to play. 10-6 to score. Garber brings it for Tri-Valley. Goes right side to Smith. Smith trying to power inside. Skip pass out. LaMonica steps into a triple. That's going to be no good. Battling for it's Pratty. She kept it alive, but it comes up to Brenly. Brenly brings it down the center of the floor. Steps in, little spin move, puts it on the rim, misses it. Rebound comes down to Emma Smith. Smith grabs it, and here comes Maddie Garber for Tri-Valley. Garber in a hurry, stops, little jumper in the lane, good. Maddie Garber with 4 here in the first quarter. Makes it 12-6, 6-point lead. And here comes Courtney Mickle. Mickle back to Salonis. Salonis has it, looking. Now it goes across to Mickle, trying to get downhill, floats it up, no good. Rebound comes down to number 20, Susel. Ahead to Garber. Garber coast to coast, lays it up and in. Maddie Garber back-to-back baskets, now has 6, and it's now an 8-point lead at 14-8 with 10 seconds to go. Ball's tipped, but comes up to Slonis. Dumps it down low. They'll have to hurry. Throws up a shot. No good, and that's the end of the first quarter. So after one, it's Tri-Valley out in front of Riverview 14-6. We'll be back with period number 2. This is high school girls basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
It's the Start Something New sales event at Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Coshocton, and the deals are bigger than ever. Right now, drive home a new Chrysler Pacifica with 1.9% financing, or step up to a 2026 Ram 1500 and get 0% interest. Plus, because you're shopping local, save up to $8,600 off MSRP. Just real savings from the dealership that's been serving Coshocton County for years. Hurry in today to Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Otsego Avenue in Coshocton, or shop us 24/7 at jeffdrennan.com.
Great care is closer than you think at Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I find it really rewarding to work here because I know that the care I provide will directly impact this community.
It gives me a great sense of pride to be able to give back that health care that I got while I was a patient here.
When the people come in, we know them by name, and that means so much to a patient when we can connect with them, and I know that they know they're loved.
Care for our community starts at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village.
It's been a pretty physical game so far. You know, the referees are letting a couple things go, so it'll be good to see what happens in the second quarter.
All right, here comes the basketball, goes to Tri-Valley. Right wing LaMonica. LaMonica looking, now dribbles out front. Susel dribbles to the left side. Hands it to Reagan LaMonica. LaMonica goes over to the left side, now into the corner. There's a shot from the wing. In and out, no good. Ball's tipped and out of bounds. It'll stay with Tri-Valley. Missing that shot was Knowlton from the corner. 23, was it?
20.
Susel, okay. Here comes about inside. They're still looking. Now they go all the way out front. LaMonica straight downhill, had the shot, now skips it over into the corner. That's going to be long, no good, but rebound by Emma Smith. Smith tried to dump it inside and turned it over. Reagan Foster with the steal. Foster almost had it stripped and stolen away to Brenley. She's going to let a triple go. That's going to be wide, and rebound comes down to Riverview, and the ball goes. Kinzel got the rebound, and it gets it up to Mickle. Mickle goes over across to Kinzel. Nice dump it down to Brenley. Brenley backs it out, looking, dumps it down close to Foster. Ball's loose, comes up, turning around, missing the shot. Ball is batted out of bounds. It'll go to Tri-Valley. Garber will check back in. Monica will take a break. I think she might have got hit in the lower lip, and I think they're going to take a look at it.
There might be some blood.
It could be. So 14-6 to score, and here comes Maddie Garber for Tri-Valley. Garber goes left side, looking out front to Smith. Now to the left wing, just working the perimeter right now. Dumps it in the corner. Thought about it, but now gives downhill to LaMonica. LaMonica backs it out, gives it up to Smith. She steps into a triple and hits it. Emma Smith with a triple. Makes it now 17-6. Courtney Mickle will bring it across against token pressure. They get it out and they throw it away. Turnover number 8. And the ball goes over to Tri-Valley. 17-6, 11-point lead for the Dogs. And Maddie Garber will bring it across the timeline. Garber works left wing, now back to the right, trying to get downhill, stops, fadeaway jumper. Good, nice move, and Maddie Garber, good first half, 8 points, makes it 19-6, 6:04 to play here in the second quarter. Mickle dribbling towards, now gets it across to Brenley. Brenley downhill, stops, steps through with a jumper, that's no good. Ball batted around, rebound to LaMonica. Actually, Susel rebounded the basketball, and it's deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Tri-Valley. So Maddie Garber will be the inbound, get the ball, and she'll bring it across the timeline. Left side, hesitation move, now goes back out front. Working to the right side to Garber, dumps it down to Smith. Smith Now back to Garber, and she missed the layup. Ball's batted around, comes up to Courtney Mickle. Mickle rebounds it, brings it across for the Lady Bears. Mickle working right wing, gives it up. Pass goes over to Foster. Foster to Brindley, thought about it, now steps through, had the ball stripped. See if she can came up with it. We've got a whistle and a tie up. Should stay with Riverview, and it does. Lady Bears will have the ball on the baseline. 5:13 to play here in the first half. Pass goes out to Brindley. Brindley looking. Goes downhill. Thought it would look for the back door, but now gets it out top. With the basketball, Mitchell. Mitchell looking. Now puts it on the deck. Skip pass over to Brindley. Brindley trying to get to the hole. Stops. And she's tied up. That'll be a jump ball. This time will go to Tri-Valley. Turnover number 9 for the Lady Bears. So with the basketball will be Tri-Valley. Maddie Garber brings it across for the Dogs. Hands it out front using a double high post. And to Smith straight downhill. Has the ball stripped and stolen away by Courtney Mickle. Mickle comes down the floor. Hands the ball to Brindley. Brindley stops, has a foul line jumper on the way, and an out no good. Ball batted out of bounds. It'll stay with Riverview. So with the basketball will be the Lady Bears. Courtney Mickle will be the inbounder. Mickle looking, gives it to Brindley. Looking. Ball stripped from behind by Garber. That'll be a steal. Turnover number 10 down in the low block area. Back out to Garber, fakes the up shot, stops, and turns it over. That's number 5 for Tri-Valley. And Elena Brindley slowly brings it across towards the right wing. Looking, still looking, now picks up the dribble, goes out front to Kinsey. Now to Brindley. Brindley in the corner, right corner. Picks up the dribble, and there goes downhill. Mickle throws up the shot, and she'll draw the foul. And I believe it'll be a shooting foul. Let's wait and see. Picking up that personal foul will be Ella Knowlton.
Yep, they're making their way to the foul line.
And Mickle heads to the free throw line.
She'll be the first athlete from Riverview to the line tonight.
First throw is right through for Courtney Mickle. It's her first point of the evening. Checking out will be Cammie Susel and LaMonica Henn. And second one is good as well. So Courtney Mickle knocks down a pair of throws. Makes it 19-8 with 3:53 to play here in the first half. Full court pressure now for Riverview. They get it in. Give it to Garber. Garber beats pressure down the center of the floor. Left wing to LaMonica. LaMonica out front to Knowlton. Left side it goes. With the basketball is Barry who checked in. Now it goes to Smith. Smith skip pass into the corner to Garber. And she has another one deflected, but Tri-Valley maintains. Skip pass into the corner, back out front. Wide open look for three. High off the rim, no good. Shot missed by Knowlton. The ball will go over to hit the guide wire, so it'll be Riverview basketball with 3:24 to play in the opening half. Courtney Mickle. 1-3-1 trapping defense by Tri-Valley. They get it across, now trapped into the corner, and they throw it away. With the basketball will be Tri-Valley. Maddie Garber brings it across to 11 turnovers, Riverview, 5 for Tri-Valley. Knowlton has it. Out front to Smith, thought about it. Now trying to get downhill, steps through, puts it up, missed the shot, and it's out of bounds to Tri-Valley. So in the inbounding will be Maddie Garber with 2:57 to play in the opening half. Garber gives it out front. Just going around the horn with the basketball. Garber dumps it down low to Smith. Steps through and has a shot partially blocked, and ball comes up to Foster and gives it up to Mickle. Mickle brings it to the right side to Brindley. Brindley trying to get baseline, but she's cut off by LaMonica. Throws it back out, and that's going to be a turnover for for Riverview. They're 12th. So it'll be Riverview or Tri-Valley ball on the far base sideline. 19-8 still the score with 2:30 to play here in the first half. Right side it goes. Out front to LaMonica. Monica looking, gives it up to Knowlton. Now to Smith. Just running that out front to Garber. Garber backs it up to Knowlton, looking inside to Smith, and batted out of bounds.
Foster did a good job getting around that, knowing that pass was coming into Emma Smith. She did a nice job defensively.
Garber will get inbound the ball to LaMonica. They keep looking inside. Ball is, let's see if they call a foul there. They will. It'll be a personal foul. Holding call, only be the second. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Right in front of us, Maddie Garber ends it to LaMonica. LaMonica looking, now gets it. Ball comes up. Now Garber wide open for three from deep. That's going to be wide to the right, and rebound comes down to Riverview. And that's Shiloh Kinzel grabbing the rebound. Hands it to Courtney Mickle. 1:52 to play here in the first half. Mickle throws it away. Heading the other way is LaMonica. She's cut off by Foster. Now they give it to Knowlton. Knowlton stops into the left corner. Trying to look inside, and they get it down inside. Skip pass out. Now to Garber out top. Garber. Knowlton, left side LaMonica. Just running that offense. Back out to Garber. Maddie Garber holding it out the top of the key with 1:18. Trying to get downhill. Steps through. Puts the shot up and in. Maddie Garber with 10 here in the first half. It's 21-8 with 1:08 to play in the first half. 13-point lead for Tri-Valley. Mickle gets it to Foster. Foster dumps it down the low block area. Shot is blocked by Susel, and it comes up to Garber. Garber to the right wing, crosses over. Oh, nice little hesitation move. Skips in the corner. Wide open look for LaMonica. It's going to be an air ball long, but run down by Tri-Valley. Shot is blocked. Shot was taken by Susel and blocked, and here comes Brindley. Going to step through, and she's going to be fouled. They're going to say on the floor. So Riverview will have it on the floor with 40 seconds to play here in the opening half. Reagan LaMonica getting back. Also, I believe Gabby Pratty's in as well for Tri-Valley. Foster tries to get it up, has it blocked, and Garber grabs the rebound. Here comes Garber with 33 seconds to go. Penetration in, wide open look for three. Is going to be no good by Knowlton. Comes up to Tri-Valley. 20 seconds to Garber. Maddie Garber will reset the offense with 16 seconds to play here in the opening half. Garber down to 8 seconds. Let's see what she does. She steps back, steps through. Now she's got to get something up quick. There's a three ball at the buzzer. Missed by LaMonica, and that's the end of the first half. So after one half of basketball, it's Tri-Valley out in front of Riverview by a score of 21-8. We'll be back with a halftime report. This is high school girls basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
This is John from the Warehouse Restaurant in Roscoe Village. The Warehouse is again proud to sponsor the Player of the Game, where they will receive our legendary onion rings and our famous cheeseburger. The Warehouse is the place to go before or after the game, or the place to be to watch your favorite college or professional team. The Warehouse is open 7 days a week, 11 to 9, Monday through Saturday, and 11 to 5 on Sunday. Good luck to all the area high school teams.
As we get older, planning ahead becomes more important than ever. At Bratton Law, LLC in Coshocton, attorneys Kelly Bratton and Corey Laney help you protect what you've worked hard for. From wills and trusts to Medicaid planning, guardianships, and real estate, their team takes the time to listen and guide you every step of the way. Call 740-202-0202 202-9557 or visit BrattonLawCoshocton.com. Bratton Law, trusted legal care right here at home.
Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home has been serving Coshocton area families for over 70 years. I am Jessica Paisley, and we are honored that so many of you have chosen Given Dawson Paisley. Our membership in the Dignity Memorial Network allows us to offer services that no other funeral home can offer. Whether you are pre-planning or in your time of need, Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home would be honored to serve your family now and in the future.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Here's something you might not know. You get to choose your title company. At Dogwood Title, LLC, they put you in control. Their team is local, experienced, and dedicated to making your closing smooth, accurate, and stress-free. They work with your lender or realtor, or without them, to protect your property rights from contract to keys. Don't leave one of your biggest investments to chance. Choose the team that puts you first. Dogwood Title, LLC, where your home's story is protected. Call them today at 740-202-9557 or visit dogwoodtitlellc.com.
I'm Stacy Rice from Coshocton Collision Center. Winter driving can be hazardous, so be careful when you drive and the weather turns bad. If you have an accident, come to Coshocton Collision Center. We use the latest environmentally friendly paint products from PPG. We put you, the customer, first by using these products to preserve our environment. We complete auto body repairs as promised, offer free computerized estimates, and guarantee our work. For all your body repair needs, come to Coshocton Collision Center, 225 Main Street in Town Center, Coshocton, across from Wilson's Carpet and Furniture, or call 623-7347.
At Coshocton Dentistry, Dr. Brian Dunlap and Dr. Patrick Lauper provide expert dental care in a comfortable, family-friendly environment. From routine checkups to advanced treatments, your smile is a priority at Coshocton Dentistry. Located on Main Street in Coshocton, where we treat you like family. Contact Coshocton Dentistry today and experience the care you deserve. Now accepting new patients. Visit us online today at CoshoctonDentistry.com.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help managing a chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
While the big banks are closing branches and leaving small towns behind, we're doing the opposite. Hi, this is John Brown, and at Baltic State Bank, we believe in investing in our communities. That's why we're proud to open our brand new branch in West Lafayette, where you'll always find friendly faces, personalized service, and modern banking tools to make your life easier. Come see the difference a truly local bank can make, because when our community grows, we all grow together. Baltic State Bank, it's a local thing. Member FDIC.
The first half stats are brought to you by Bradford Financial Group. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Visit them at 636 Chestnut Street in Coshocton. Tri-Valley led at the end of the first quarter 14-6, stretched a bit to 21-8 at halftime. as the Lady Dogs are out in front. And now taking a look at the individual scoring, and not a lot of it here in the first half. For Riverview, they had Reagan Foster had 2 baskets for 4 points. Lena Brindley and Courtney Mickle had 2 points each for the 8 points for Riverview. For Tri-Valley, they were led by Maddie Garber. She had 5 field goals for 10 points. Emma Smith had 2 field goals, one being a 3-pointer for 5 points, 4 points for Reese LaMonica, and 2 points for Cammie Susel. That's the 21 for Tri-Valley. Now with the first half team numbers, here's Stephanie Snider.
Thanks, Dad. We'll get started with the visitors. They have their total score of 21 points. The Tri-Valley Lady Dogs were 1 of 13 when it came to their 3-point attempts for 8% in the first half. Their 2-point field goals, they were 8 of 19 for 42%. They were 2 of 3 from the free throw line for 67%. They pulled down a total of 14 rebounds, and they had 5 turnovers. A home team this evening, the Riverview Lady Bears, have their score of 8 points. They've been unsuccessful so far when it comes to their 3-point shooting. They are 0 of 3. With their 2-point field goals, they are 3 of 12 for 25%. They're a perfect 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And when it comes to their rebounding, they've pulled down 13, but they've also committed 13 turnovers from the first half.
You know what? If you just look at this game, all you have to do is look at that last stat that you gave, that turnover department. That really kind of tells the tale here in this first half.
Yeah, like listening to what Coach Kaufman was saying from when we were down at Tri-Valley earlier in the season, seeing how Riverview really held with Tri-Valley in that first half, and I've been reflecting upon it, trying to remember how much pressure Riverview put on, how much pressure Tri-Valley put on Riverview. I know we talked about it a little bit on our way up here tonight, just trying to think about the fact that a lot of those turnovers have been a result of panic, and that's what Tri-Valley's always been really pretty good at when it comes to defensive play. They're able to make their opponent panic. They put a lot of pressure on whoever they're playing against, and so we're seeing that here again tonight. And I really feel like Riverview has had trouble getting into any kind of a rhythm. I think that they had some luck in the first half down at Tri-Valley because they were kind of patient offensively. They worked the ball pretty well. Today it's a little bit frantic for them. I think that between Reagan Foster being very physical on the inside, getting some points that way, and then also the 2 points that you have from the free throw line from Courtney Mickle, not being afraid to get in there and get her shot up, and then of course Elena Brindley as well, who struggled a little bit for Tri-Valley. I've noticed is Emma Smith inside. We're used to seeing her get some points early in the game, and she did have that 3-pointer, but she's 1 of 5 when it comes to that inside the paint play, so she's struggling a little bit there, but that also attributes to Riverview's defense. Reagan Foster's doing a great job getting in front of her, and so they're continuing to try to shut Tri-Valley down in that way. They love to shoot the ball, but like I said, they're 3-point shooting, they're 1 of 13, struggling a little bit when it comes to their shooting, but they're so physical, they're getting inside, they're making it work from time to time. So I'm anxious to see what happens in the second half, how much pressure Tri-Valley continues to put on. They had kind of like a zone press, then they dropped it off a little bit, then they would put a little, so it's a little bit back and forth defensively. So if Riverview can kind of get their composure going into the second half, relax, do what they know how to do. I love the optimism from Coach Brindley. She's always coaching and giving such, positive vibes and encouragement to her athletes. And so I'm really excited for the second half of play.
All right, at halftime, Tri-Valley leads 21-8. The first half stats are brought to you by Bradford Financial Group. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Call them at 740-622-3347. We'll be back and get the second half started. This is high school girls basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Wake up with a cup of freshly brewed McCafe Premium Roast Coffee made with 100% Arabica beans. Then treat yourself to one of our delicious breakfast bagel sandwiches. For a truly satisfying way to start your morning, choose a tender steak patty, applewood smoked bacon, or savory sausage with a fluffy egg and 2 slices of cheese, all in a toasted bagel, only at McDonald's. At participating McDonald's.
In our community, buying local isn't a choice, it's a way of life. At Jeff Drennan Dealerships, we're proud to be your local choice for all your automotive needs. For over 2 decades, we have been a proud supporter of everything Coshocton. From sales to service, our commitment to our neighborhood shines through in everything we do. Support your community. Buy local at Jeff Drennan Dealerships, because here, you're not just a customer, you're family.
Ready to take charge of your own health? Maryland's Natural Food is here to help with free consultations and high-quality products that produce results, not side effects. For more information, call them at marylandsnaturalfoods.com. That's marylandsnaturalfoods.com. We're just about ready to get things started here in the second half. Riverview has hit the floor. Tri-Valley now will come on. And it looks like it'll be Riverview basketball when we resume play. 21-8 to score. Tri-Valley with the lead. Officials now waiting everybody to get set. And now there we go. The ball's in, and now the Tri-Valley will come out and attack Mickle. Ball's deflected right away and comes up. They get down to Garber, steps through and lays it in. So Maddie Garber continues her fine night, and she gets a basket. She has 12 points. It's 23-8. 15-point lead. Pressure defense. Ball's tipped away, but comes up to Foster. There's a three ball by Mickle. It's going to be short and out of bounds to Tri-Valley. 7:35 in the third quarter, 23-8 to score. 15-point lead for the Lady Dogs. Maddie Garber will bring it across the timeline. Taking her time, now looking for a pick. Now goes, the ball's deflected as she goes to the right side. And Reagan LaMonica just let it go out. Now it'll be inbounded by Garber. They get it in. Knowlton back to Garber. Garber working towards the left side. Now gives it up to LaMonica. That would be Reagan. Smith into the corner. Reese LaMonica stops. Out front to Garber. She thought about it. Got her off her feet. Little jumper in the lane. She knocks down another one. Maddie Garber with 14 in the ball game, and it's now 25-8. Tri-Valley trying to separate a little bit here in the early parts of the third quarter. They do get it across now. Foster looking, goes into the corner. Mickle downhill, shot is missed. Rebound comes down to Reese LaMonica. Here comes Maddie Garber, stops, now dumps it into the corner. Reagan LaMonica looking, now gives it to Reese. Skip pass over to Garber, thought about the three, now pulls it out. Reagan LaMonica, now to Knowlton. They're just working the perimeter, continue to do that as Garber steps back, looking out front, LaMonica, off the dribble. Skip pass into the corner, it goes to Knowlton. Now to Garber, they just keep running that down in the low block to Smith. Oh, nice little backdoor cut, puts the shot up and missed it. Was LaMonica. Reese LaMonica missed it, and rebound to Reagan Foster, and we have a walk on Brunley. I think she was going to throw it back and then just dug that pivot foot. Turnover number 15 for the Lady Bears with 6 minutes to play here in the third. Almost dumped it down into wide open. Now to Garber, wide open three ball from the wing. That time's no good, but rebounding inside, putting it up and in is going to, looks like, I think it's going to be Reagan LaMonica, number 13 it is. So she gets her first basket off the rebound. She'll go to the line for a three-point play opportunity.
Yep, she's the second one tonight to make it to the line.
Gives it a couple bounces and knocks it down. She has 3 points in the ball game. 28-8. 5:52 to play here in the third. Mickle back to Brenley. Trap throws it down low into the below block area, and that's stolen away by Garber. Ahead of the pack is going to be LaMonica. She stops and lays it in. That would be Reagan LaMonica. 5 straight points for her. 30-8 to score. Review across the timeline to Mickle. Mickle dumps it down the right side. In trouble, but gets it back out front. Ball stolen away by Emma Smith. Gives it out front. They've got numbers. Ahead it goes to Reagan LaMonica again, and she makes another basket. So Reagan LaMonica with 7 straight points makes it now 32-8. And we have a timeout. Be a full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
The Fisher Funeral Home in Warsaw is proud to sponsor this event as we support the families and individuals that have trusted us with their business through our 4 generations of service to the community. As the oldest family-owned and operated funeral home in Coshocton County, We understand the importance of supporting our youth and fostering pride in our community. Please call us anytime at 740-824-3515 for any of your pre-need or at-need funeral counseling needs. You can also visit our website at fisherfuneralhome.com. The Fisher Funeral Home, serving others as we would like to be served since 1937.
You get your vehicle fixed the right way. Brillhart's Body Shop will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Brillhart's now offers car rentals and towing. Give Brillhart's Body Shop a call at 740-622-0121 or stop by 2702 South 6th Street in Coshocton.
Looks like Riverview needed to take a break after those straight turnovers and just things like not taking care of the ball, some careless passes, hopefully some conversations so they can try to combat this press going back into the third quarter.
All right, they'll try to inbound here, and they get it in. Salinas is in. Garber steals it, and she scores. Maddie Garber continues her fine night. She has 16 points in the ball game to lead the way. It's now 34-8. Ball's almost stolen away, but they get it into Foster. Foster has it. Steps in Brenly, has it blocked. And her heading the other way is going to be LaMonica. She goes down and has it blocked. Got a little careless there, and the ball is deflected out of bounds. Checking in for Riverview will be Tori Robinson. And Brenly will take a quick break. Now trying to get it in and get it into Smith. She's going to be fouled, and she'll go up the line to shoot two. Emma Smith shooting two.
So this will be her first trip tonight and the third Lady Dog to make it there tonight.
Has 5 points in the ball game. Her first throw is right through. Smith with 6 in the night. Bailey Tigner getting in for Tri Valley. Second throw, that's no good. Ball bounces around but comes up to Foster. Foster rebounds and hands it to Mickle. 35-8 the score here. 4:35 to play in the third. Mickle works left side. There's a little shot from way downtown. The shot is missed. The ball comes up to Salinas. Mickle has it. Ball is stripped and stolen away, and there goes Reagan LaMonica again. Steps through this time and scores. Reagan LaMonica makes it now 37-8. Brenly will step back in for here momentarily with 4 minutes to go in the third. Dribbling into the corner is going to be Mickle. Mickle trying to get there, and it's bounced off. There's good defense by Maddie Garber. Lena Brenly will step in. And Reagan Foster will take a break. Emma Smith will come out. And for Tri Valley, getting in will be Susel all the way out to Brenly. Brenly backs it out. Hesitates. Still looking something to do with the basketball. Now dribbles out, stops, gives it up. Now they'll reset the offense with the basketball's going to be into the corner. They throw it away. Picking that off was Bailey Tigner. Gives it to Garber. Garber out front with 3:32 to play in the third. Now with the basketball, LaMonica. Reagan gives it inside. Little turnaround jumper is blocked out of bounds. I'm trying to put that up was Cammie Susel. So Foster's going to get in. And Mickle will take a break. Into the corner, back out front. Keeps moving around the corner to Garber. She steps into a triple, and that time she misses. And Reagan Foster with another rebound. Here comes Brenly. Brenly has it. Right side with the basketball, Salinas. Now she's trying to get downhill. In trouble. Tried a backdoor, but stolen away. And coming up with the ball is Garber. Garber down wide open underneath and missing the shot inside. Missing it again was Reese. Reese LaMonica missed twice, and the rebound came down to Mitchell. Gives it up to Foster. Foster dumps it down wide open and steps back, puts up a high archer, misses it, and Garber grabs the rebound. Shot was missed by Riverview. Now here comes Garber. Garber left wing. 3 ball from the wing right through. Hitting that's Bailey Tigner. She knocks down a triple. Makes it 40-8 with 2:20 to play here in the third. Big third quarter for Tri-Valley. Right wing. Ball is deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Riverview. For the Bears, Juliana Pajondas is going to get in. And for Tri-Valley, Reagan Durfee's going to get back. Also getting in is going to be Gabby Pratty. Get it to Brentley. She's been guarded by Barry, who checked in. Now it's fumbling around, but they pick it up. Throws it long, and Pratty is right there in the passing lane, and she's going to pick up a personal foul, I believe. Good hustle play. So the basketball goes over, will be Riverview's ball. Lady Bears trying to get it in. They get it into Brentley. Brentley trying to get downhill. Gives it up and stolen away. Here comes Tri-Valley in a hurry. Down there, stepping in, missing the shot. Coming up with a rebound. They dump it into the corner to Pratty. She brings it back out. There's a 3 ball from way downtown. No good. And rebound Tri-Valley again. Dumps it down low. Great pass. And I believe getting that basket's going to be Reagan Durfee. So back-to-back rebounds makes it 42-8 with 1:26 to play here in the third. Brentley. Spin move, nice move, but missed the shot. And the ball's out of bounds. It'll stay with Riverview. Getting in for the Lady Bears will be Josephine Wright. And checking out will be Arolo Salonis. Triggering in will be Anna Mitchell. Mitchell looking. Dumps it to Brentley. Brentley puts one up. Shot's no good. Rebound comes down, and drawing the foul is going to be Anna Mitchell. She grabbed the rebound, and now she'll go at the line to shoot 2.
This will be her first opportunity tonight. Courtney Mickles, the only other Lady Bear to be at the line so far.
1:12 to play here in the third. First throws right through for Anna Mitchell. She gets her first point. First point in the quarter for the Lady Bears. Second throw, around the rim, no good. Rebound on the deck, and grabbing the rebound, getting credit for the rebound, will be Carrington Berry. So Tri-Valley with the basketball. They get it in. Back it goes to Pratty. Pratty goes ahead of the pack. It goes to into the corner. Back out it goes with the basketball is going to be Berry. Gives it up. Now they will work for it out front. Berry gets it back again. Now they'll back it out with 53 seconds to Pratty on the right wing. Gabby Pratty double teamed. Now in trouble and getting a 30-second timeout will be the coach of Tri-Valley, and we'll stay right here. Maryland's Natural Foods is proud to support our hometown athletes. Just like their team, they believe in going above and beyond. That's why they only carry the highest quality vitamins, supplements, and teas to keep you and your family thriving. Visit them on Main Street and see why Maryland's has been our community's health store for over 40 years.
Yeah, it's pretty much a drought for Riverview in this quarter so far. Anna Mitchell scoring that lone point so far. And Riverview did a nice job over here. We had the ball. Gabby Pratty had it over on the far side of the court away from us. But Riverview did a nice job trapping her. She kind of was starting to panic, and Coach Kaufman got a quick 30-second timeout to make a plan to continue this quarter.
All right, it'll be 47 seconds to play in the third. 42-9 the score. Now they get it in with the basketballs. Carrington Berry trying to get downhill, stops in trouble. Now we got a jump ball as being tied up was Cammie Susel. And it'll be a turnover for Tri-Valley. They're only their sixth, first one of the second half. So Riverview will have it. with 35 seconds to play in the quarter. Brenly will trying to get downhill, stops, dumps it down low, putting up the shot and getting the basket. Will be number 23, and that is Anna Mitchell. She has 3 points in the ball game. Dumps it out. Pratty now into the corner. There's a 3 ball. High archer going to be short and off to the left. No good by Durfee. And then Reagan Foster rebounded it and then traveled. 42-11 with 11 seconds to play. Hitting in for Tri-Valley. That's one I don't have a number for, number 21. That would be Lydia Collette, I should say. Now it goes down there with 8 seconds. Giving it up out front, looking. They got to attack now. Coach is telling them to get a shot up. And they do great passing, but don't get the shot away. So after 3 quarters, the score is now Tri-Valley 42 and Riverview 11. We'll be back. This is high school girls basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Looking for a place to bring the family, grab a bite, and enjoy the game? Come on down to Shaw's Corner right here in Coshocton at 502 Main Street. Every Wednesday from 4 to 8 p.m., it's burger night. Juicy burgers, great food, and drink specials that make it worth the trip. With a family-friendly atmosphere, walls full of local sports memorabilia, and plenty of good times, Shaw's Corner is the spot to be. Don't just hear about it. Stop in today and see why Shaw's Corner is where Coshocton comes together. Open daily at 4 p.m.
Hi, I'm Kyle Hamilton from the Home Loan Savings Bank. At Home Loan, we have a full array of services to meet every one of your financial needs. Even though we're a community bank, we offer the same services as the larger banks. We believe there is no place like home. So when you walk through our doors, we will treat you like family. We offer a full array of deposit and loan products to meet your financial needs. You can rest knowing your experience will be comfortable just like home. So stop by and see the difference at the Home Loan Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
42-11 the score, and just about ready to start period number 4. Tri-Valley will inbound it, get it into the corner. Now back out front. We'll just work the perimeter. Pratty has it on the left wing. Goes out top. And we'll just keep running that offense. Into the corner it goes. With the basketball is going to be Barry. Right side. Now it goes to Tigner. She's going to take a 3. This time she misses it. And the rebound comes down to Courtney Mickle. Mickle has it. Tries to dump it down inside. It's deflected out of bounds by Tri-Valley. So it'll remain with the Lady Bears. 7:26 to go in the ball game. 42-11 our score. Some new players also getting in for Tri-Valley. That'll be number 5. That's Haley Bice is going to get in. They go all the way out to Brenly. Brenly trying to get downhill. Cut off. Guarded by Bice. Now hands it to Mickle. Mickle straight down, throws up a shot. Off the rim, no good. Ball battled him. Foster rebounds and puts it in. Reagan Foster gets credit for the basket. She has 6 points in the game. And that's going to get Selenis on, and she was injured a little bit, so she's going to sit for a moment. So Tri-Valley will have the basketball. Inbounding the ball will be number 22. That's Abby Channels, who's getting his opportunity. Now down inside. Back out front, working the perimeter. The Lady Dogs just taking their time, trying to find an opening. Dribbling out front. And Coach Kaufman not liking what he sees. He's going to take a full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge hardware at MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village.
Yeah, based on our roster, it looks like Coach Kaufman has a lot of his few of his younger players and now on the floor. So it looks like he wanted to get a timeout to make sure that they were doing everything. You know, they're passing the ball, a lot of movement. They can afford to be patient. You know, they don't have to put up a lot of points. Whereas Riverview on the other side needs to try to keep their composure offensively so they can score in this fourth quarter.
All right, Abby Channels will be the inbounder. I think that's the other thing. I think he wants them, when they do get a good look at the basket, to at least look and try to score. And there's a strip and a steal by Brenly. Brenly takes it herself down, steps through, puts the shot up and in. And Elena Brenly now with 4 points in the ball game. And stepping over the end line, number 22 was Abby Channels, and the ball be a turnover. And it's now 42-15. Dumps it down to Brenly. Brenly stops, throws up a shot, and she traveled. That'll be a turnover. Went one way and then came back the other, but picked up that pivot foot. So it'll be a turnover, number 24 for the Lady Bears. They get it in. Coming across is Tri-Valley with the basketball out front. Trying to get downhill and picks it up. Now they'll an illegal pick on number 25, Ava Neal. That sounds better. And Foster will get back, and checking out will be Salonis for Riverview. So the Lady Bears have it with 6:17 to play in the ball game. Give it to Brenly. Brenly is going to be fouled. He'll be out of bounds right in front of us as Mickle gets back. And taking a break will be number 23. That's the Anna Mitchell. Into Brenly. Brenly downhill. Has it stripped. Now it's a tie-up. Jump ball, but it'll stay with Riverview. 6:04 to play here in the ball game. Three ball by Mickle. That's right home. No, it's going to be a triple. Yes, it will be. Courtney Mickle with 5 points in the ball game. Tri-Valley trying to get it across, and they do. Working it down the center of the floor. There's a long triple. That's going to be short, no good. Shot was missed by Abby Channels, and rebound to Foster. She brings it across for Riverview. Looking. Has the ball stripped and stolen away, but Brenly runs it down. I'll say over and back. I'm not so sure about that one. I don't think she had control after the ball was. I think he's going to check with this maybe. And Tri-Valley will put in some new players. Now we're ready to go. Triggering in will be Lydia Collett. Inside, little runner is banked in for number 25 for the Lady Dogs. Getting credit for that basket will be Ava Neal. Ava Neal gets her first basket. Have a foul called. Tri-Valley's going to get Bailey Tigner back in. Also, Gabby Pratty's back for Tri-Valley. Riverview trying to get it in. They throw it into Brenly. She forces her way in, steps through, and scores. Elena Brenly with 6 in the ball game. 44-20. Pratty brings it across the timeline. Gives it up, gets it back. Into the corner, wide open look. There's going to be a high arching 3 ball. Batted around, no good. On the deck comes to Foster. Shot was missed by Ella Knowlton. And here comes Foster. Foster looking and almost threw it away. Got it to Brenly down in the corner. Courtney Mickle's going to try a 3 ball and right through. Courtney Mickle hits the 3. She's had a pair of 3s here in the quarter. She has 8. Another steal. Here comes Riverview. Brenly in trouble. Now skips it outside, and then she traveled. Just picked up that pivot foot, and that was turnover for Pahondas. And for Tri-Valley, checking back in will be Abby Channels with 4:11 to go. They get it in. With the basketball is Tigner. And she'll be fouled. Riverview will get Tori Robinson back in. Also, number 22, Savannah Mitchell is in. For Tri-Valley. Carrington Berry gets back. They get it in, pass ahead. Stepping through all the way into the corner. There's a 3 ball. Back iron, no good. Shot was missed by number 21. That was Lydia Collett. Now we have a scramble inside. And Tri-Valley will maintain possession with 3:57 to go. Trying to run something inside. A little bit fake. Into the corner. Wide open look for 3. That shot is going to be no good long. And picking up the foul will be Reagan Foster. Missing that shot was Abby Channels. So it'll be Tri-Valley ball underneath the hoop. They'll trigger in, looking. They go all the way out front to Pratty. Now into the corner. There's a 3 ball from the wing. That's back iron, no good. Ball is rebounded by Pratty. Pratty gives it up out front. Trying to get downside, get it in that low block area. And I believe Reagan Foster will pick up a foul. Be her 4th. As getting back for Tri-Valley be Bailey Tigner. And checking out will be number 22, Abby Channels. Checking in for Riverview. Miley Clark gets in. Reagan Foster will come out with those 4 fouls. 3:33 to go. 44-23. Dumps it down low, and ball stolen away by Riverview. Turnover number 11 for the Lady Dogs. Brenly dribbles all the way to the left side. Gives it up to Mickle, and she's going to be fouled. I think Pratty will pick up the foul. 3:18 to play. Dumps it in wide open, laying it up and in will be Brenly.
Great pass. So Tri-Valley never saw that coming.
8 points. Left side it goes to Pratty. 44-25. Cutting inside into the corner. Tigner. Now looking. Now dumps it down low. Scoops in, puts the shot up, missed it. Rebound comes down to number 12. That's Miley Clark. Here comes Brenly. Brenly off the dribble. Picks it up, looking. Now goes out front. Trying to go now, trying to back her way in. Puts up a fadeaway shot. It's rebounded by Pratty, and here she comes in a big hurry. Pratty, with that speed. Nice pass. Scoop shot is up, no good. Knowlton missed that shot, and rebound comes down and is almost stolen away, but it'll stay with Riverview. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger in order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Brenly takes it coast to coast and scores. She's into double figures with 10 points, 8 of them in the quarter. 44-27. Right side. Dumps it down in low block area. A little scoop shot up and in. Nice move. Getting credit for that basket. Number 25, Ava Neal. She has 4 points in the ball game for Tri-Valley. Renly throws up a shot, misses it, gets her own rebound. Tries to get it outside and does. There's going to be a high archer and banked in by number 21 for Riverview. That would be Tori Robinson. She gets her first basket. So Tori Robinson with a hoop with 1:36 to play. It's now 46-29. Here comes Pratty. Left wing. Neal has it. Dumps it inside, and the ball is deflected out of bounds by Tri-Valley, and that was Haley Bice. Brentley has it. Gives it to Mickle. Mickle gets across timeline, dribbles it off her leg. It'll be out of bounds to Tri-Valley. Gabby Pratty brings it across the timeline, goes right wing. Dumps it into the corner, all the way back out front with the ball. Tigner stops, little foul line jumper, bank shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Tri-Valley. Putting it up was Ava Neal, and she's going to go at the line to shoot 2. So Ava Neal has 4 points. She'll try to add at the line. First free throw, back iron, no good. Josephine Wright checks in, and Courtney Mickle will come out. Second throw, back iron again, no good. Brentley grabs another rebound, and she'll bring it up for Riverview. Picks up her dribble, and now in trouble. Ball's deflected into the backcourt. Brentley picks it up. Goes all the way across, and shot from the wing is no good. Rebound comes down to Tri-Valley. Missing that shot was number 21, Tori Robinson. It'll be Tri-Valley ball on the baseline. Tigner will be the inbounder with 40 seconds to go. 46-29. Tri-Valley in front.
Hey, that has to be a jump ball, guys. I switched possession.
Coming in down the other way.
I switched possession.
Tigner down into the corner. There's a 3 ball. It's going to be an air ball long. Coming out there with it is going to be Riverview with the basketball as Salinas puts it up and in. So she gets the basket, I think. I'm not totally sure. With the basketball out front. Tri-Valley with 1 second to go, and they'll just let the clock run out, and that's going to be the ball game as Tri-Valley improves to 9-5 as they defeat Riverview 46-31. We'll be back and tell you about it. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Think you have to settle for mediocre car insurance to save money? Think again. It's possible to get superior coverage and still save money with Erie Insurance. Customers who switched to Erie saved up to $951. It pays to compare. Switch and save with Erie.
Your local Erie agent in Coshocton is Albertson Lawrence Agency. Get a quote today.
Annual savings based on new customers surveyed in March 2022 who reported savings when switching auto insurance. Individual premiums and savings will vary.
Your home for all things local sports is right here at ClaxonSports.com. Catch breaking sports news and exclusive articles, game results, and more. Also check out ClaxonSports.com for stunning photo galleries and in-depth coach and player interviews. Want to watch it live? We've got you covered with links to live streaming games from WTNS and media outlets across the East District. All in one place, ClaxonSports.com. From the first whistle to the final score, ClaxonSports.com. Your all-access pass to local sports.
Looking to sharpen your skills or learn something new? Buckeye Career Center offers part-time adult education classes designed to help you grow without a long-term commitment. Explore hands-on courses like automotive engine repair, basic assembly modeling, estate planning basics, nail technician, forklift training, plumbing, and our welding short course. Whether you're boosting your skills for work or picking up a practical new hobby, Buckeye Career Center has a class for you. Enroll today by calling 330-339-2288 or learn more at buckeyecareercenter.org.
McWayne Ductile is proud of all students in their academic pursuits. Whether through sports, the arts, or in the classroom, it's important for students to be challenged and to achieve success as they gain real-life experiences. Students who learn the value of goal setting and working with others will be more prepared for their next chapter in life. McWayne Ductile is pleased to be part of this community and is proud to help sponsor this broadcast.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Final score here tonight, Tri-Valley defeats Riverview 46-31. Tri-Valley opened up and led 14-6 at the end of the first quarter. It was 21-8 at halftime, but a monster third quarter by the Lady Dogs. They outscored Riverview 20-3 in that third quarter, opened up a 42-11 lead going to the fourth quarter. And in the fourth and final quarter, Riverview managed to get the offense rolling a little bit, scored 20 themselves. But Tri-Valley hangs on to win it 46-31. Taking a look at the individual scoring. First for Riverview, they are led by their leading scorer, Elena Brenley, who finished with 10 points. 8 points for Courtney Mickel. Reagan Foster had 6, 3 for Anna Mitchell, 2 for Arola Salonis, and 2 for Tori Robinson. For Tri-Valley, Maddie Garber leads the way for the Lady Dogs. She had 16 points on 8 field goals. 9 points for Reagan LaMonica, also getting involved tonight. 6 points for Emma Smith. Had 4 points each from Reese LaMonica and Ava Neal. 3 points from Bailey Tignard. 2 points from Cammie Susel and 2 points from Reagan Durfee. That is the 46-point total for Tri-Valley. Now with the final team numbers, here's Stephanie Snider.
Thanks, Dad. We'll start with Riverview. They had their total score of 31 points tonight. When it came to three-point shooting, they were 2 of 6 for 33%. Their 2-point field goals, they were 11 of 31 for 35%. From the free throw line, they were 3 of 4 for 75%. They pulled down 27 team rebounds and had 26 turnovers during the game. Tri-Valley, our victors this evening, had their total score of 46 points. When it came to their three-point shooting, they were 2 of 25 for 8%. 2-point field goals, they were 17 of 36 for 47%. They are 4 of 8 for 50%. When it came to their free throw shooting, they had 24 team rebounds and 12 turnovers during the game.
Really a little bit uneven for Tri-Valley in the first half, but really at third quarter surge, and they just pulled away and, got plenty of people some action here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And looking over our stats, if you would have told me at the end of the third quarter that Riverview would, score their 20 points, and I think that just goes to show that they didn't give up. They kept fighting. They managed to find a way to have a little bit of offense going into the end of the game. Tri-Valley, I know, had a lot of young players on the floor, only scoring 4 points there in that last quarter, but a great effort from both sides tonight. But like you said, that third quarter was massive for Tri-Valley. They kind of gained a lot of that lead through a lot of their defensive efforts. They came out and trapped. They came out with their press, and that just forced Riverview to have those turnovers tonight. So.
All right, well, let's moving on here. The last order of business for us is going to be the Warehouse Stekenstein player of the game, and that'll go to Maddie Garber from Tri-Valley. An outstanding 3 quarters of basketball for her, 16 points, really directed traffic. She'll be the recipient of a gift certificate good for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger or the legendary onion rings, courtesy of Warehouse Stekenstein in Roscoe Village. I want to thank the Claxon Communication Gang for being here tonight. And as always, they do a great job. And Harper J back at WTNS Fort, Jaron Aber, and I think it's Brice Lonsinger up there, and Harper J back at WTNS Central. My partner tonight is Stephanie Snider. Once again, the final score here tonight is Tri-Valley, a winner over Riverview by a score of 46-31. I'm Steve Corries. Have a nice evening, everyone.
Thank you for joining us for this WTNS Sports broadcast. Audio CDs are available by calling WTNS Radio at 740-622-1560. WTNS Coshocton. We are the sports voice of East Central Ohio.